He's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff gets flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. And it's Cruyff. Howson does well to get it back. Now it's Van Basten.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
It's got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nielsen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Maradona! Maradona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Delivery from Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Maradona. Shot could be on. He's having a go. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's well seen too. It's gone for a throw-in. Cannavaro. And this is Cruyff. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shifted it to the flank. Driving forward, looking to play him in. Nielsen providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. Not and Cruyff! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Santos! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Some resolute defending there. Mbappe threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Santos leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, just skips past his man. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Santos have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maradona, now it's Cruyff. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Maradona. Now it's Cruyff. Hakimi cuts out the pass. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Santos are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Santos go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. And he's managed to get free. Looking for a corner. Morocco have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rijkaard. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Van Basten. Lovely, now then. Maradona. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Rashford. That pass isn't the best.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 20, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Looking for the rush.
Santos have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Now, can he find a finish? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bellingham, distributed tidily. That's a good run he's making there. Santos suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, but
Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that has fair fizzed.
well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So there's going to be another change here. Ibrahimovic coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
No, he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
"75 minutes played. Reinders. Now it's Castellanos. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
That's going in
Can
strongly.
he get onto this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Denilson. Reinders goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar. Santos can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. Calm, we breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. Roberto Baggio. That has not gone well.
Teremos 5
Santos
minutos de
are
acréscimo.
looking to break at pace. Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Castellanos! Oh, that is rather wayward. Beckham. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, well measured. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Castellanos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that will be it. Santos are going up, and now they can dream. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Santos really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new
everybody,
legends will be
and
written.
welcome to
It
today's
is time
match.
to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
Goes for a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is through here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah.
Maradona! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Looking to play him in. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Tete. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Paris ended up in no man's land. Cafu. No goals as yet. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Messi. No way through. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Haaland. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is as far as they're going to go. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckham. Now Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good ball. And the shot. Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Haaland. Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This looks promising. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicely shaped cross. Mbappe. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Santos really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Cannavaro. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Santos are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we're off again.
On the field, number 13.
Santos carrying a 1-goal lead.
Coming on the field is number
Costa Curta.
11, Mbappe.
Beckenbauer. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Beckham. Cruyff is onto this. Lima. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Samsunspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Messi. Lofted upfield. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's a foul. No two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. And a chance! Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Maradona. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lima. A heavy challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nice... Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cruyff. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
23. Çalhanoğlu.
Mbappe,
Number
decent
20.
progress down the left.
Vinicius
He's
Junior.
picked his way through.
Coming on the field. Number 6. Fernando Torres.
And it's Rijkaard.
Number 8.
Santos
De Bruyne.
still ahead by the
Number
game's
21.
only goal.
Sane. Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed in towards the centre. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left.
Samsonspor really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Basho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There will be one minute.
There's the clearance. Short changes him with that pass. And that will be it. Santos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.